Liar's Uno. How to play. The rules are the same as regular Uno, except for these changes. For a refresher of those rules, check out this video. There are two types of cards, normal cards and liar cards. There is one liar card of each number in each color, and each action card, except for the Wild Liar's Challenge card, is a liar card too. All normal wild cards have been removed. Liar cards must be played face down on the discard pile, and what the card is must be verbally stated. What you say must be plausible. For example, if the top card is a red 3, you could say red 7, or blue 3, or wild draw 4. But you couldn't say yellow 8, purple skip, draw 10, or any other card from any other version of Uno. After you play a card face down, any player can challenge you before the next player plays a card. If they challenge you, then reveal the card. If you were lying about what the card was, even if the play was still legal, then take the card back, draw one card as a penalty, and end your turn. If you were telling the truth, then the card remains face up and the player who challenged you draws one penalty card. If no one challenges you before the next player takes their turn, then the face down card remains face down and must be matched to as whatever you said it was. If you said it was an action card, then the action is implemented even if you were lying. If you have a liar card but don't want to play it, you are still allowed to draw a card and end your turn, playing the drawn card if it matches like normal. You may not play a regular card face down, pretending it is a liar card. If you do and are caught, then you take back the card, draw 6 penalty cards, and end your turn. If your last card is played face down, then the other players may still challenge it before the game ends if they want. If they do, and you draw cards, then the game does not end but continues. Whenever the draw deck runs out of cards, sort the discard so all the cards face the same direction, then shuffle them into a new draw deck. The new card effects are 7's swap. When you play a 7, you must pick one other player and swap hands with them, then your turn ends. 0's pass. When you play a 0, all players must pass their hand to the next player in the current direction of play, then your turn ends. If a lie card for a 0 or 7 is challenged and proven to be true, then the penalty card is drawn after the hands are swapped. The requirement for when you can play a wild draw 4 is removed, as well as the wild draw 4 challenge. Play it when you want, and the next player draws 4 cards. You can still challenge a wild draw 4 lie. Wild Liar's Challenge. This is a wild card that must always be played face up. When you play it, pick a color. Now, all the other players must put a card from their hand face down on the table in front of them in turn order and say out loud what the card is matching to your picked color. Wild cards do not count, but they can still be used with a lie. Now, you must pick one player to challenge. The challenged player reveals their card. If the card revealed was a lie, then that player takes their card back into their hand and draws one penalty card. Then you get to pick another player to challenge. If you make it through all the players and they all lied, then your turn ends. If the revealed card was a truth, then that card, along with every remaining unchallenged player's card, is discarded underneath the Wild Liar's Challenge card and your turn ends. If a player discarded their last card in this way, then they win. If multiple players go out, then they win together. At the end of your turn, you pick the color that resumes play. When playing for points, there is no distinction between liar cards and normal cards. 0s and 7s are worth their face value, and any wild card is worth 50.